Hi, welcome to the channel. This is Naveen Ferguson. So glad to have you here. Okay, so this is a tarot card reading channel where I offer full general card readings, sun and moon readings, psychic hit readings, casual readings, and personal readings. For information for all of that is in the description box of my YouTube page below. Also, it's connected to my Patreon page where there are two memberships, the Key membership and the Lotus membership. All the details are in there for your consideration. That's one of the best ways to help support the channel. And I think that's about it. Also, if you like the artwork that you see in the intro, the artist's name and link is in the description box below, so feel free to check him out. Okay, so without further ado, let's get into your reading. Okay, hi Cancer, what's up? This is Naveen Ferguson. Welcome to the channel. Okay, so, oh my gosh, I almost forgot. 1 second, sorry. Hold on. Okay, so continuing. We are doing your sun and moon reading for August the 5th to the 30th of 2024. Cancer, the sun and moon reading is typically reserved for the Lotus member tier on my Patreon page. So if you want to see the full reading, you will have to consider becoming a Lotus member on my Patreon page. But of course, if you would also like to help to make it available on YouTube, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel and also share with others who would be interested in what I have to offer and having them subscribe, because once my YouTube gets to 1,000 subscribers or more, then I can start a membership what do you call it, membership page, membership channel, membership part, and I'll be able to offer the same things I do on my Patreon page also on my YouTube page. So that would be a great way to help grow the YouTube channel and also allow me to offer those things on YouTube as well. But for right now, to see the sun and moon readings, or to see the full sun and moon readings, you will have to consider becoming a Patreon member at the Lotus tier. There's another tier there as well, and they all come with their caveats. And for right now, the best way to also help grow the channel is by becoming a Patreon member. Your support in all of those endeavors would be greatly appreciated. Okay, so we're going to start, of course, you know how it goes, with the sun sign first. The sun sign deals with more of your external energies, and then we'll get to your moon sign, which we'll use this deck right here for your moon sign, and that deals with more of your internal energies. And the moon sign will go over the two pillars right here, which will be kind of semi-blending of your internal machinations with your external. But we'll get to that. So right here with your sun sign, again, the reading is for Cancer for August the 5th to the 30th of 2024. This is a sun and moon reading. So right here, this right here will be your core self or core personality of self for the time frame of the reading. This card right here will be your basic preferences. Right here will be your romantic life, what's going on with that, and right here will be how you're moving through life in general at this time, okay? And of course, we have a crystal card and an angel message for the sun sign. So, and if it feels like I'm going fast at any point, it's because I am dealing with limited technologies, and I have to go at a certain time frame so all of this can actually be recorded without any problems. So please bear with me. I know the universe is going to reveal what needs to be revealed in these circumstances. Okay, so let's get to it. Your core personality and sense of self, what's going on with that? Okay, Cancer, the Seven of Wands. So you are in the middle of transitioning, making a final decision on an understanding, a scenario, okay? and there could be a little bit of opposition or a little bit of worry from some other people involved. It could be family members, co-workers, partners. It could be investors, something like that. It could just be even in your own close knit circle of understanding. There's a couple of people there or so who is definitely on your side or supporting you along the way. There's just a couple who's on the fence. They're not fully convinced, but you yourself are convinced of the direction of the decision. And I sense it's a decision that's not only beneficial for you, but you intend for this decision to be beneficial for everyone involved, or for the long term, for the like changing aspects of a foundation or a security or a financial matter or even a delegatory process of doing something that will add more benefit, more substance, more freedom to a circumstance or a situation. That's the type of vibe that's coming through. And I'm also sensing I should take an angel message just to speak to this particular decision or the construction of this decision that you're currently undertaking at this time for the time frame in the reading, as you are explaining and you're coming towards it through a passionate state as well. So let's take this angel message, and it has opportunity, understandably so. So whatever this understanding is, to go through this door and to go into this new direction or to invest into this direction of sorts, you see it as a grand opportunity. You don't want to miss it. You want your family, the investors, or whoever else who's involved in the situation to be on board, to understand where you're coming from, to see that this is something they need to launch on quick, so that they do not miss the opportunity. And you're not doing it, haphazardly. You're bringing towards them the passion regarding everything, the substance, the connectivities, the data, and also the commitment towards an understanding. Okay? Again, there's just some people on the fence, some of them on the fence from fair, some of them on the fence of being too traditional in their methodologies, okay? But I sense you are trying to be more of the forerunner, the more modernistic flow, the more doing things a little bit differently at the very least in order to enact substantial change, because you're coming towards them more so saying if nothing different happens, nothing better will come. It'll just be the same old, or it could even be regressive. And that's what you're trying to tell them. And you're trying to tell them like they need to update, they need to open their mind into this new avenue, this new door, into this new way of seeing things, viewing things, collaborating with things, progressing with certain things. And it's an opportunity that you're really trying to convey. Let's see what the universe is trying to say with the opportunity. And we have opportunity number 59. Positive growth and expansion is on the horizon for you. This opportunity may bring with it inspiration and insight, or it could be the chance you've been waiting for to take action on ideas you already have. You may be seeking to manifest the chance to create changes in your career, buy or sell a home, or bring romance into your life. Whatever your desires, your angels are about to open a door of possibilities for you. Step right through. And that's what's coming through very heavily. You're in a transitional state with your core self. You're really going at it right now. You're trying to get something resolved, something to follow through. Okay? What's coming through is to continue to stand your ground, because what's coming through here in a respectable way, and a patient way is also coming through, to be understanding within reason, but don't let certain things hold you back. Okay? You seem to be in a level of authority, whether it's for your personal life, whether it's in a business, whether it's on a board or something like that, whatever the situation is. You need to continue your forward momentum in change and grasping on a new flow, a new opportunity, a new growth potential. Okay, further clarification. Yeah, see what I mean? The Knight of Cups. This is what I'm trying to say. That's why I said this doesn't just feel like it's just for you. Okay, with the Knight of Cups, you're coming towards with that love, with that passion, with that assurance, okay? And it's a love affair not only for your forward progression and momentum, but everyone else involved, okay? You're passionate, you're trying to share that passion, you're trying to feel where everybody's involved and coming from and their concerns and try to mitigate it as amicably as possible. And it's like there's a certain pacing of a slight, like, get a move on, get going, like it's time to act. Hence the whole Knight of Cups with a bit of a jumping on with excitement, okay? And that's what you're trying to bring across. Further clarification, thank you, universe. Yeah, see what I mean? The Five of Pentacles. You are truly trying to explain to the situation or whoever else is involved. It's like they complain about X, Y, and Z. They're tired of certain X, Y, and Z things happening, and it's like you're telling them this won't change. We'll still be in the same issue if we do not make these changes now. And you are showing them this key in order to open this door to get through to the next place. Okay? They don't have to stay in a level of stagnancy. And that's what you're really trying to bring across. Okay? With patience, with love, but a nudging. Okay? So you are being supported by the universe to assist you in the momentum of this. Okay, so I really do hope that you're convincing, your collaborations, your time management, everything goes well for you. I definitely hope that for you. Because sometimes change coming to certain people or situations or whatever have you isn't always easy. So especially if your life is not necessarily your own and there could be other people involved, but you are being encouraged not to give up. Okay, it's a promising forward momentum. Okay, so handle it respectfully with love and consideration. Okay, so let us continue and see what else is happening for you for the time frame of the reading. And this card right here is your basic preferences right now for the time frame of the reading. We have, yeah, see what I mean? The Six of Cups. Literally going with the same things I just said. The Six of Cups is that family type vibe, that close friend relationship type vibe, things, people you've grown up with or people you trust. There's a camaraderie, there's a close niche understanding, there's almost like a dreamy aspect of helping dreams come true, being a bit more carefree, more abundant and stress-free, you know what I mean? Just frolicking here and there, no care in the world. You're trying to bring this liberation to the situation, okay? This is your preference. You don't want to be working so hard. Things could be going much easier, much more efficient and more progressive, okay? Your preference is things to be smoother, be lighter, be more conducive to one's freedoms and passions and dreams, okay? That's what you want. That's your preference, okay? And it's not just you, like I said. For some of you, yeah, of course, it can be you, okay? But like you alone in the situation and you're trying to push something through, that's all well and good. But a lot of you, I'm feeling that this is a family dynamic, this is a business dynamic, this is a friend dynamic, this is a social dynamic, whatever it is, it's you, but it also impacts others, okay? And whatever's given scenario. Further clarification, yeah, see what I mean? The Queen of Cups. You're tired of these turbulent waters. You're tired of emotions that kind of come and go with the ebbing and the tides of a situation or the seasons, when it comes to stress management, when it comes to conflict resolution, when it comes to budgeting concerns, when it comes to mitigating certain outdated scenarios or mitigating certain circumstances that come out of the blue because of governmental actions or whatever the situation is. You want to be at a better place where your security, your foundations can support the more dream aspect of a type of life you've envisioned, which can deal with whatever could come up, with having the luxury and the expansion capabilities of not being slowed down, and can support new structures moving forward, that can support things comfortably, that if you even have to hold back, you're fine, okay? You have resources in the bank, you have resources in the what do you call it, in the pantry, you know? You have good connections, you have good health, You want to alleviate these stressful concerns. You want to stop having to gaze and wondering and wishing and hoping and waiting in certain respects. You want this cup to be full. You want to be secure in it. Further clarification. Yes, exactly. The death card, or death and rebirth in this case. You want an entire transition from a type of lifestyle that has been a little bit stressful, daunting, or being prolonged too long in a capacity that has not changed and has not produced a type of life to this point that you had envisioned or that you thought you'd be going through. There has to be a change. There has to be a radical change. Okay? And the opportunity is presenting itself. The opportunity is forming itself. Okay? And that's what you want. You want the death and rebirth. You want the death to the old life and bring in this new life of abundance, this new life of prosperity, this new life where the stress is much less or carefree. You want substance of purpose and meaning. You want to be joyful when you wake up in the morning. Okay? So that is your basic preferences at this time frame of this reading, and that is heavy. And I feel you on that, Cancer. I really hope that for you. Let's continue on. Let's see what your romantic life is saying at this time from the reading. And we have, the Five of Pentacles again. So clearly for some of you, this whole understanding, because you have the Five of Pentacles here, this whole understanding to a certain extent has to do with budgeting concerns as well. Okay? Because some of you may be like, for example, a family, and this is just an example, could be a business partnership or whatever have you, but the investment or the moving forward, certain people are concerned about maintaining certain statuses that have already been established. Okay, that could be children in school, that could be, a medical bill, that could be dealing with a back due loan or something like that, or dealing with the promises made to an investor or investors. Okay, it could be dealing with a time frame of window of studying. Whatever the situation, it could be any numerous things. This is a general sudden moon reading. Okay, but that's what's coming through with those type of concerns. Okay, especially from not just you. You do have some of those concerns, but those concerns coming from other people who are still a bit on the fence. Okay, and what I learned recently as well about the Five Pentacles in this particular avenue, the light is shining on a couple of these pentacles already, showing you like this is about to happen in certain respect, that there are certain opportunities already lighting up, and like there are other pentacles that don't have a light on it just yet. Okay, just like this guy right here almost looks like he's considering helping this family of sorts. Okay, there are things that's going to help this that you don't see yet, or the circumstances I feel are flowing in to mitigate this, to light up the other pentacles. Okay, or the continued opportunity from the investor, the stranger, the co-worker, the family member, the cooperative measure with partnership or whatever the situation is. There are some things that you don't necessarily see yet that can light up the other pentacles to show you more reassurance. Okay, so just letting you know, there are certain things that you do not see yet. Okay, but it doesn't mean that a light won't shine on those pentacles that you're concerned about to give you more clarity. Further clarification. Again, we have that vibe of love and assistance and cooperation coming in, and that's with way of the Page of Cups. Notice we had the Knight of Cups over here with that whole more exciting, more stronger love flow to get things initiated, and then you have that kind of like nudging, daily comforting, daily support, daily encouragement coming through right here. And that could be you with this situation, that could be someone else or some people, whatever, encouraging you through the situation. Okay, that could be you speaking to the situation with other people who may be involved, encouraging us like, we're going in the right direction, this is right for us, the data has shown this, if we continue to do this, then we should get to this, things in this area is looking this way, so it's a fine time to move forward in that direction. Whatever the situation is, you're trying to, again, because you're taking the advice especially, attack the understanding with love and support and understanding. Be reasonably flexible and understanding. You're not being stringent, okay? Because it is a dream of a change, but it's not like totalitarian. there is a flexibility towards this. Like the whole abundant aspect of what you're going for may not happen necessarily in the time frame of the reading. It could be a process. Okay, it could very well happen in this like 1 month time frame of the reading. It very well could happen. Okay, but realistically, more so, this could be a couple months or so down the line just to make that significant change. But this is what you're moving towards. This is what you're aiming towards, and you're dealing with it gingerly, with love, with purpose and conviction. Okay, and that sense of conviction is edifying other people who have a doubtful atmosphere of the situation. Okay, they're always like looking at the bank account, or always looking at the calendar system for the time management or whatever have you. There's a sense of lack, there's a sense of discouragement, but you have to continue to prompt them. You have to continue to support them. You have to continue to encourage them, or they are continue to encourage you, or whatever the situation is. Okay, further clarification. Thank you, universe. Yeah, see what I mean? The devil energy is coming through to show you there is there is some major doubt and delusions that may come up, that may try to scare you or the other people who may be involved, because sometimes even with change, when things are getting to change, sometimes that's the hardest to get through. You've heard that saying? Okay? But the devil shows delusions. They show a worst case scenario in certain respects. Okay? It's not real. Okay? It's almost like a structure, some of you like the traditionalism, trying to keep you down and bring fear into the situation so that you do not move forward. And we already knew you were fighting against that to begin with. Try not to let this, someone's going to have some strong words, even strong evidence with certain things, okay? But the fact of the matter is, if nothing changes, nothing will change, okay? So that's why there's a flexibility here. There could be a give and take, okay? There could be proof of concept with certain respects, whatever situation is. But the point is, when it comes to the devil energy, it is delusions. Do not buy into it. Do not allow it to mitigate your actions in a defeatist manner. Don't allow it to set you back, okay? You have to fight through that energy, okay? You have to fight through that energy. Further clarification. Thank you, universe. Yes, look, the Hierophant. That is when you fight through this energy, you'll find the opportunity is right around the corner, okay? Or the yes answer to the investment, to the job, to the partnership, okay? To the collaboration, okay? To whatever it is, it's right around the corner. Just dealing with many people, or a contract or a main situation, getting that yes answer, having things adjusted accordingly to what's the benefit it is, and it's going to be happy, it's going to be reassuring, signing on the dotted line. This is a yes answer to move forward, okay? But a lot of times we get so close to these things, we have to fight through these particular doubts that may come up, okay? From the onset, you've been encouraged to continue to move forward, okay? It's not always easy for change. It's not always easy to move forward, but you are being encouraged, Cancer, to move forward, okay? So let's see, and that's in the love aspect. So clearly, some of you are dealing with some strong relational concerns, you know? Again, I go to those examples. Could be in the household because, you know, spouses are concerned about the bills and all these other responsibilities. And if one person, let's say, stop working to pursue like a degree, and then maybe the other spouse has to like support the family entirely, how is that going to work? You know, and you know, it's stuff like that. Okay, it doesn't have to be that situation, but I'm trying to bring it in the love aspect. There's in the relationship that even with the family or the partner, business partnership, whatever situation, it's a tug and pull. Okay, but don't allow the fear to hold you back. Okay, Cancer. So let's continue on. Let's see, how are you moving through the time frame of this reading right now? And I have to hurry because this thing is not staying here. Okay, look, the King of Wands, Cancer. Look. The King of Wands, this is someone who has laid down the understanding, the structure, the framework, okay? The grounds are in its best capacities. They have delegated it according to how the plan of action is supposed to do, and it's going to be dealing with the passions involved, the dream involved, the structure towards the main framework of why they're doing certain things to move forward that's involved. Charismatic, dealing with different levels of entities in this newfound level of strength, this newfound level of like, you're now in the flow, you're moving in the conviction. Okay, that's that vibe where you were convincing to get through the certain place. You finally make the decision to fight through, get the contract, all the kind of stuff, moving forward, and now you're showing yourself in a level of authority, getting that done. Okay, speaking towards those individuals to process, deal with things, make sure things are in their place, and they're moving and crafting it in the way that it's intended and reflects your passion and the journey and what has been agreed upon. Okay, this is someone whose health is getting better, whose voice is getting to a place where it has weight, it has authority, it brings people comfort. Okay, whereas before, your voice and your weight, your presence gave a bit of pause, gave a bit of question, gave a bit of worry, and you had to convince. Okay, and you're getting to the place, getting through all of this, okay, where, okay, they see it happening now, they see that you're organizing things correctly, the investments are going where they said they're supposed to go, things are flourishing in these areas, and you're moving forward with these particular parts, all blah, 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 you know, there's confidence, you're showing yourself approved, and you're focus, confidence in bringing up that passion that was spoken of, that was negotiated, that was planned. The action is happening. Okay, further clarification. Thank you, universe. Yes, see, listen, Cancer. The Knight of Wands is clarified by the Nine of Pentacles. This is the person, like I told you, you got the investment, you get through all that kind of stuff. This is the person you have, you come and go as you please, basically, being able to set your calendar system to what is appropriate, what is best for you. Okay, this is freedom to do, to act, to be in varying circles. The bank account is well, okay? You can be philanthropic if you want, you can invest if you want, you can hold back if you want, you can take a break if you want. Your social circles are climbing and rising. This is good health in there. This is a creative endeavor and creative mindset. This is absolute freedom and abundance that's coming through to flow into many other aspects of life and increase should you choose to or not. The ball is in your court. Having more liberty, more freedom, okay? And the resources to do it, okay? The plan of action into your passions. Further clarification. Yes. The Six of Cups, what did I tell you? Because over here, when you looked at your basic preferences, you wanted that type of vibe. You wanted to bring in those dreams, those goals, to live in a type of life which is more harmonious, less stress. And look, we have it right here, the Six of Cups. These are the aspects that you drew from childhood for some of you. Finally into a certain age and things are getting more peaceful, more reserved. Your dreams are starting to come true. Things are happening, okay? And it's because you didn't give up. You didn't kowtow, you didn't buckle under the pressure. You said your piece, you worked towards it, you went through this whole thing, and you got to this place right here with how you could be moving through life for the time frame of the reading. And again, I tell you, just because the time frame of the reading, it doesn't mean it'll happen overnight. It does not mean this is going to happen in the time frame of the reading per se, in this situation, but it's in the process. Okay, it very well can happen in the time frame of the reading. It very well could. Investments and all that kind of stuff can come through, and all these negotiations, all these talks, all these things can happen in the time frame of the reading. I mean, the time frame of the reading is like 25 days, I believe. So a lot of things can happen in that time, most definitely. Okay, but I feel for a lot of you, this is an encouragement of a process that is being developed that is encouraging you to go in these directions. Okay, I sense maybe more so in 3 months' time, you'd be around here. In the initial frame of the time frame of the reading, you might be more so around here. More even so for some of you around here, because there's still convincing and leg work has to be done and certain other things. Okay, I'm putting that into perspective. But you definitely will be having an opportunity to finalize and agree upon certain things right here, and that opens the door into this next level right here. Okay, that'll be how you're moving to the time frame of the reading. This is excellent. This is awesome. Okay, so Cancer. Let's get into, oh yeah, your crystal card, and we have Kyanite, a very special stone that retains no negative energy and never requires a cleansing. Kyanite, I'm probably pronouncing that wrong, is known to open the throat chakra and encourage self-expression and communication in our world. and on the psychic plane. Also, it enhances hidden telepathic and psychic abilities, and you definitely need this for all of this that's happening here. Let's see what your angel message has to say for time for the reading. Helpful people, of course. We even started with that, okay? It's not just you per se involved in this. So let's see what helpful people is trying to say, especially with the Knight of Cups and the Page of Cups happening there. So helpful people, and we have, am I working in the right direction? Helpful 37, number 37. Helpful people. This card indicates that it's time to expand your circle of friends, or you may find yourself needing to do some professional networking. Make time to branch out in order to create the personal or career connections necessary to be happy and successful. Any more? Yes. This card can also indicate that your situations require the input of those who can assist you in accomplishing the task before you. This may include professionals in fields related to your question or others who work for or around you. It could also include people in your personal life who have experience that would be useful. This card lets you know that someone will be entering your life soon who can help make your dreams come true. Exactly a lot of things that we were talking about already. Okay, so now we have to get into your moon sign. And you know what, Cancer, I'm feeling the vibe in certain respects. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put all this on YouTube. It's definitely going to give you a taste of what the sun and moon sign is all about. Okay, and please forgive me for rushing. Like I said, I am dealing with limited resources. You can help that understanding to get better for the channel by becoming a Patreon member, because that really does help support the growth, that everything that I need to further advance the channel. So I won't have to be rushing sometimes. But yeah, I'm gonna put all this on YouTube so you can see it. I honestly think a lot of you really need to see this, and I encourage you to continue to consider subscribing to the YouTube channel, sharing the page, and also becoming a member of my Patreon. It really does help. Okay, so we're gonna get into the moon sign. Remember, the moon sign is going to be your internal machinations, your internal energies, okay? And it's going to be over the two pillars of the sun sign where there's associated. You could always rewind back to see the contrast or the connections or whatever have you, okay? So we have here, this will be your emotional life for the time frame of the reading. Right here will be your desires for the time frame of the reading, your internal, desires, and right here is your subconscious, where you may not be aware of for the time frame of the reading, okay? And we have, right here, the Four of Pentacles. Okay, internally your feelings are savings, investment, making the most efficient use of your resources. Okay, not haphazardly moving forward with something, really considering what you have available to you and how to proceed. Okay, clearly over the Seven of Wands right here and everything else that's happening here, the opportunity and all that kind of stuff. Listen, even when you're over right there, the Five of Pentacles, all of that. The Queen of Cups there and everything. This makes perfect sense to how you're feeling. Okay, you're trying to be very discerning at this time. Further clarification. Yeah, see that devil energy again, that doubtful energy, okay? And also, don't let certain people hold you on those traditional strings, trying to puppeteer you. You're trying to break out of a certain mindset, a certain construct of life into a better way. You don't want to fall into those aspects. You're trying to break away from those aspects. That's why you're trying to convince and trying to show the data, trying to move forward, trying to get that partnership, whatever the situation is. You want to go beyond this, okay? You don't want to fall into the doubtful energies that keep you restrained. Further clarification. Yes, see what I mean? I just want to say that. Again, with the opportunity card there, the Ace of Pentacles. The universe has something grand and in store for you. And the Ace of Pentacles is not just the gift of abundance, of security, of investment, of finances, of partnership. It's also a part of what you have put in, the investments that you have put in and what you will be getting out. And the universe is giving you that even more abundantly, okay? This is that investment into the new direction, okay, that you want here, okay? Do you see that? Do you see how it goes across? I hope you're paying attention, Cancer. Okay, so let's get into your desires at this time, which your moon sign desires at this time internally. Your desires, yes, Exactly. I mean, the death and rebirth card here, the contract card here, the Hierophant, all that kind of stuff that's happening there. Look, the Ten of Wands. Your desire is to finish laboring in such a grievous way, going in the traditional things or things that weren't working out or moving you as fast as you need to or getting you to a better place where you expected to or whatever. Putting down the drudgery, putting down the laboring, like finishing a certain cycle of your life and moving forward, okay, into better. Okay, this is what the Ten of Wands is. It is finishing that cycle of burden and going towards better. Okay, some of you will be probably relocating, okay, moving out, okay, totally overhauling change in whatever capacities. Okay, that is your desire. You want change, you want freedom, you want newness, you want better. You want to lay down these stressful dynamics. Okay, and you are doing just that. That is happening in you, okay? But this is your desire. Clearly, what's happening here? Further clarification, thank you. Yes, the Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles here and there, and Nine of Pentacles right here with that dream, understanding the new life, that opportunity in those respects as well here. The contract, all that. That's what you want. That's what you want. That's your desire, that freedom. Okay, the same things I said with the Nine of Pentacles here, the same things with this Nine of Pentacles here. Okay, just to save on time, you can rewind back and see what was said. It's the exact same thing. That's what you want. Nine of Pentacles, that freedom, that capability to live your life and do and be and flourish. Further clarification, thank you, universe. Yes, the Nine of Wands. Your desire is to not give up. Your desire is to keep on going. Your desire is to fulfill this dream. You see, through all this, your desire is to not allow yourself to hold yourself back, but to move forward. You know you're almost there. That's what the Nine of Wands is. The Nine of Wands is almost to the Ten of Wands, okay? And you will be getting to the Ten of Wands. Your desire is the Ten of Wands, and your desire is to not give up. And your desire is, after all of that, to be free, okay? To move forward and flourish in abundance. Do you see this? This is phenomenal, Cancer. Everything is balanced right here. Your heart, your mind, your external energy, your internal energy, everything is balanced. We understand what you want. We understand what the universe is doing for you. The advice that's giving, what's going around here, giving you the time frame, the constructs. This is a lot of substance that I think is going to help edify you and propel you further forward with everything that you're doing to get yourself to a better place. Not just you, but other people who are around you, who are important to you, okay, for the long term. So let's see what your subconscious is trying to say, Cancer, and we have, yes, your subconscious is telling you it's not going to be easy, and we already knew that, especially over these particular parts right here, especially over the Five of Pentacles here. You got the Five of Wands here. It's a fight, okay? It's a fight. Your subconscious is telling you it's anything. It's like keeping more of a fire to seeing that you're seeing certain levels of progress, and you're not going to allow yourself to just settle. You're going to move at it, okay? Your subconscious is giving you that reassurance. Even when you don't think, how do you have this energy, or why are you thinking these great opportunities or things in which to impact the situation? That's your subconscious trying to really edify you and build you up, to not let you give up. It's like getting to the finish line. Okay, the competition that you're up against, the negativities that you may be up against, okay, your own doubts that you may be up against, your subconscious is helping you to overcome it. Further clarification. Yes, see, the Two of Cups. And to me, this is like a filtering out of your old self, leaving that more capable new self to take charge, okay? Taking out of the gray matter and getting into that light matter and getting a better cup, okay? Further clarification. Yes, look, the Page of Swords, exactly what I was saying, because with the ideas and the passions that's coming up, the filtering out of the negative and more focusing on the positive, and we have the Page of Swords. Okay, this is someone who is listening more, who is having epiphanies, who is figuring things out, how to really walk this fine line on this sword, learning what you need to learn, getting those great ideas, okay, being whimsical, being brave, okay, knowing that you may not know something, but you are willing to learn and become more and figure it out, but you do come with the zeal, the tenacity, and some type of drive, some type of capabilities in which you can put toward the situation, okay? You're not just coming barren per se, but you are growing as you're moving through in the situation. You're doing what is needed in which to overcome the situation. You're open to it, okay? That's excellent. That's your subconscious, Okay, you're soaking in the positives and getting rid of the negatives, and it's empowering you to continue moving forward. Okay, I told you that those epiphanies was happening here. Look, epiphanies happening here. Okay, so let us get into your crystal card, and let's see what your crystal card is saying for your moon sign, Cancer. And we have Azurite. This stone shakes and wakes up the third eye and your crown chakras. Once awakened by this high frequency stone, they become one, linked in harmony. Used with meditation, it can make you more aware and open your mind to astral projection and inner visions. Definitely. And I think that goes right here in this area right here to get those epiphanies to help you through. This really would help your subconscious, I'm feeling, most definitely. So let's see what your angel message has to say for your moon sign. And we have compromise. Definitely the balancing understanding here, especially what was happening around here. Especially, remember, I said there are certain compromises that may have to be done. That's with your sun sign, which I was telling that too. Okay, there's a time frame that could be done. There's a negotiations that could be happening, stuff like that. Okay, things doesn't have to happen overnight, but there is steady momentum. Okay, compromise. There's that flexibility that I talked about even earlier over here in the sun sign area. Okay, you see how that blends all in together. Okay, being more flexible in the understanding. So let's see what compromise is trying to say. Compromise is number 29. And we have, in order to create a happy outcome for this situation, you will find it necessary to compromise. Allow yourself some time to become clear about what is truly important to you. Also, take note of matters where you would be open to changing your position. Work towards an agreement where everyone wins. Be open to cooperation that would allow you to get what you need while also assisting others in fulfilling their desires. Be objective about finding a balance between respecting everyone else's viewpoints and still being true to your own. Excellent. That's literally a lot of things that we already said. So just further, the universe just further clarifying that. Okay, so Cancer, thank you for being here for the sun and moon sign reading for Cancer. Please remember to subscribe to the channel. Please consider becoming a Patreon member, and you can do this. I wish you the best. Okay, bye.
Okay, that has been your reading. So excited. I really do hope that it was helpful, that it edified you, gave you some encouragement, some good advice on which to navigate whatever it is that you're dealing with right now and going through. I'm really wishing you all the best. Please remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, consider becoming a Patreon member. It really does support the growth of the channel. So much things I would like to bring forth to you. Yeah, I think that's it. So stay great. Bye.